So, what exactly are the Pi core team building? Well, they're building something, and they've got three strategies which Change Out Fan laid out for everybody to see. So in this video, I'm gonna just elaborate that for all of you to see, so you would get the layman's language of what she actually meant. She broke it down as relatively as simplistic as possible, but I'm gonna even further elaborate it for all of you to get the gist of what she meant. Watch the entirety of this video and enjoy every bit of it.
Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Race United and I'm back again. You know how I do my things. Guys, listen, the core team have come up with something, and obviously in this particular video I'm asking, what are the core team building for the Pi project? Now this is just sort of a follow-up into the video, or I would say a YouTube footage or AMA, sort of that was released a few days ago. And I decided that, you know what, let me just sort of explain it, break it down to all of you and the significance of it and what it actually means to every single pioneer. Because this is sort of a breakthrough, and I can say that they said certain things that I would probably be able to add a few things to, and would let you understand that, listen, we've always been behind the core team, and they know we're behind them. That's why we're 40 million strong, approximately. So, just smash that like button whilst you're loving what we're doing here. Smash the subscriber button, become a member. Glenn Hatchcraft, he bought memberships for people, and he just wants the community to grow, just like Chris wants the community to grow, just like Mohammed wants it, just like Gabriel wants it, and all the others, Lizzie and all of that. They all want the community to grow. Therefore, they do their best to become members and even help behind the scenes as well. So smash that like button, and I will be right back. All right, so the core team, they came up with three strategies within which, or with which they're using to build the Pi project. And one of it was growth. Growth is paramount to the core team. Obviously, when they started, or when this whole project started, it was very, very minute. And the target they had has blown it beyond their wildest imaginations. So right now they know that we, the pioneers, have built this Pi community. So what would they do in gratitude to what we've done? They're going to make sure the growth continues, and as the growth continues, they will make sure that it keeps building and building and building. Because let me tell you one thing about Pi Network that a lot of people don't, or may know but may not be able to express it clearly enough for people to understand. Pi is one of the projects that it doesn't matter what happens from here on in. It's going to blow every cryptocurrency out of the waters. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to do that. But you want to be a part of it. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to be a part of it. And to do that, the little contribution you can do to help this Pi community grow, please do. Whether it's inviting people, whether it's going on seminars, whether it's going on lectures or listening to lectures of other crypto experts or pioneers who have got the know-how, please do so. Even if it's just one person that you're able to persuade to, stick with this project, please do. I'm using Raise United to herald what Pi have been telling us all these years. You can use whatever medium you've got. It can be through any medium or media platform. Use it to do that. That's how you grow the Pi economy. Because let me tell you, the core team have done their best. They keep doing it. But we should do the little we can do, because together we're very strong. So let's just do it. This person brings something little, that person brings something little, we put it together, it becomes huge. And that's how we can build the Pi ecosystem to make it the biggest cryptocurrency there's ever been. I will be right back. Yes, I'm back. This is Ray from Rays United. It feels like I have tears in my eyes, but it's not tears. It's just cream, probably. I think it's disappeared now. Yes. Anyway, I'm back. So I'm not going to edit it, so don't worry about it. Everything is real. I don't have time to edit any of those things. But listen. So, obviously, Chenja Fan, she is the one that was presented it to us in that particular AMA. I call it AMA. It was dated September 7th, 2022. And she said a lot of things. But one thing she said that actually stuck with me was, she said, Pi is a layer 1 blockchain with its own native currency, Pi, and a platform to build Pi apps on top of it. Now, these Pi apps obviously come in the form of utility platforms. Hence, we have our decentralization, which is the second strategy which the core team are using to build the Pi project. Decentralization. So here, like I read over here for you, what did they say? Actually, Pi is a layer 1, remember, layer 1 blockchain with its own native currency, Pi, Pi, and a platform to build Pi apps on top of it. Now, these Pi apps, we know what they are, some of them, of course, and some of them I can give you examples: Pi Baltimore, Pi Chain, Pi Webinar, Workforce Pool or Work Pool Force. That name confuses me the whole time. Pi Taxi. We have lots of them. You understand what I'm saying? We have lots of Pi to go, lots of them. And these are Pi apps that have been built. And these Pi apps, obviously in the form of utilities, are the ones that are going to help this decentralization process in the project. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're not messing about here. We're not messing about. We're trying to build something that is going to help the project. You get what I'm saying? But the core team are at the forefront of everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? And obviously, when I get to the third point, which I'm going to elaborate more because she explained some things which were so, I would say to some people, a little bit complicated, but I'm going to simplify it to people and obviously add my own sort of taste or tune to it. You get what I'm saying? And obviously, I know you love this. So whilst you're watching, please smash that like button, smash the subscriber button, become a member, help the channel grow. The membership is growing. We're more than 30 strong now, thanks to Glenn Hatchcraft. And I know he's going to do his bit behind the scenes. He's become my guy, just like Chris, just like Mohammed, just like Elizabeth, just like Sean D, Gabriel. All these people are members, but they're very sort of contributory to Rays United and the Pi ecosystem as a whole. I will be right back. So I'm back. This is Ray from Rays United. This third strategy is called utility building. Now, this utility building is so complex. So I'm going to make sure I wrote a few things here which I want you guys to see because this is very important. Chenjal said so many important things here, but I had to go through it word for word and make sure I don't misinterpret it to you. I'll break it down to you, the layman like myself, and everyone that wants it to be broken down. So when they're explaining it to somebody, they don't want it to sound so gibberish to that person or way over their head. So I'm going to do that for everyone. Now, utility building. What we've been doing, what we were doing earlier was called the sort of and extrinsically motivated community building. So that's what we had, extrinsically motivated community building. Now, when it's extrinsic, what it means is the motivation is coming from, say, okay, I've seen MindPi. Let me go to MindPi and then start, becoming a pioneer. Invite people to become pioneers. When you do that, you're doing your bit to build Pi. But what you haven't done are the other stuff after that. Do you get what I'm saying? So when we keep talking about stuff like open network is an extrinsic sort of extrinsically motivated community building. MindPi, mindpi.com, it's an extrinsically motivated sort of community building. However, the core team want to transition from that, this utility building process or sort of procedure in this project. They want to transition from that to an intrinsically motivated community building. This is where you would have to understand that you have to put open network aside, because before we get to open network, which is an extrinsically motivated, you get what I'm saying? Even though it will affect the ecosystem, it wouldn't affect it as strongly as the intrinsic ones. Now, the intrinsic ones, I wrote them down because I am no robot. So, like real utility such as entertainment. You get what I'm saying? Entertainment is very important. Solving real problems. All these things. What did I write here? So many different things. Yeah, so you have that. You have problem solving and all of that. These things are so important. You get what I'm saying? They're so important. Zoom calls and so on. You know, all those things she mentioned. She mentioned Zoom calls, problem solving skills in that, entertainment. So if we have all of that, these are intrinsic. These are the ones that are actually going to help build the community. You know, we have our chats. You know, we have all of that. We have our brainstorm tool. All those things within it are the utility. So we build that utility, the developers tool, we build all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I actually wrote this because this was so important. Change Out says something. He said, Pi Network aims to complete this shift from extrinsic to intrinsic motivated community to give rise to new utilities in the format of Web3. When she said that, I said, you know what, this is the line. This is the line. I am not going to paraphrase it. I'm going to just state it verbatim. I don't normally do that. I paraphrase most of the times, but I thought, you know what, let me just pick that and give it to you. Pick it and give it to you. So let me repeat. This is what she said. Pi Network aims to complete this shift from extrinsic to intrinsic motivated community to give rise to new utilities in the format of Web3. And so if you don't know Web3, guys, go to AQ's YouTube platform. The guy is an expert. He talks about all those things, a technical guy. Do you know what I mean? Way more than me. So I'm not going to sit here and profess to being the best technical guy when it comes to blockchain. AQ, AI, and then Q as in KIU. Or is it KIU? Yeah, Q. Go there to the YouTube channel, subscribe to him, and watch his technical stuff if you're interested in that. I love the guy. He does his thing. I respect him a lot. You understand? We're all the same people. You understand? You can't envy somebody when the person is doing something that you don't know. I do stuff that he has no idea because I have lots of news. I don't think he does. You get what I'm saying? He speaks from a technological point of view, and I respect him for that. You get what I'm saying? And I know he respects me too. That's why we share a lot of things in common. Do you know what I mean? So what Chen Zhao did, what she told us was, there's going to be 3 strategies in building Pi. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about that in summary in the next session. I'll be right back. Come on now. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Smash that like button, guys. You know how we do our things. Now, again, the first bit of the 3 strategies was growth, right? Growth. So growth is one of the very important strategies if you're building a community. You need it to grow. And to grow, we've done that. We're still growing. We grew from nothing to 40 million strong pioneers and engaged pioneers and counting. And that's what we've done. And we've moved on from that to decentralization. And in that, Chen Zhao said this: Pi is a layer 1 blockchain with its own native currency, Pi. In case you don't know, our native currency is called Pi. And a platform to build Pi apps on top of it. So she talked about Ethereum a little bit, which makes me wonder, do they have something to do with Ethereum? They might have something to do with Ethereum, but we'll come to that someday, not now. Right now, it's all about Pi Network, one of the potentially the biggest cryptocurrency that's ever going to be. Do you know what I mean? So obviously decentralization and all of that. And then the biggest bit, the largest bit, which she emphasized on till the end, was the utility building part, which she said we're going to transition, or what she said actually was, the aim is to complete this shift from extrinsic to intrinsic motivated community to give rise to new utilities in the format of Web3. Listen, I'm not going to say much anymore. I thank Chen Zhao and, of course, Dr. Nicholas Kokales for what they're doing, and I'll keep, paying homage to them. I'll keep giving them the props they deserve. I'll keep acknowledging everything they're doing, using my platform, and I'll entreat every single content creator or Pi enthusiast to convey the right information to people. Do your best to convey the right information. Don't propagandize anything. Make sure that whatever information you give somebody shouldn't come back to bite you. Do you know what I mean? So give the right information. Don't propagandize anything. It's not about clout. It's about building a community that's going to be long-lasting and sustainable. The name is Ray, the channel is Race United, and the word is peace. You know I love you all. Take care. God bless.